Now we're up to 15,000. You can count. This is the man that stole my phone. He's still in Fullerton. It's Spectrum involved in the theft of my phone. Let's use this cheat code. That's my number right there. Here. Proof of surveillance van 3. And you see suspect number 2 is the Honda right there. That patio. Now, other suspects involved, and 911 calls made. Some of them were fraud. Vehicles involved in the gang stalking, phone numbers, police stations, and the police officer talking, license plates involved in the crimes. Spectrum, the biggest crooks in the world. They steal your number, lie to you about it, but have it connected for 2 years, relying on 100 calls, stating they don't know what I'm talking about. Wow. Really? Are they that stupid? Yes, they are. They're very that stupid. Taking only important key evidence. This is the bracelet with the cameras in it that I made, and it's just a battery charger, illegal surveillance, report with Energizer. We do got a complaint number. You got to get on the ball. Proof of FBI, not only 5 months before purchasing a laptop, that is rigged and remotely controlled. This is at a cell phone store where we tried to use the phone, and it was already known that I was coming there, and they rigged the phone. As LAPD and traps everywhere I go. This is not only a letter from Chief Charlie Beck himself, but stating I'm right about the crimes, but he sends me to an officer to help me, as he tells me to get help 4 years after the crime, but the very officer, me being involved in a crime that police are involved in committing the crimes, he fails to help me and tries to conflict of interest and talk with my mom because he knows my mom was paid. Here's the form to put the Spectrum back on my name, the account, after LAPD had my brother, not only after helping my brother get off a 2-year jail sentence, had him put my account in my home under his name since it's been mine since 2012, but so they could commit crimes to me and I can't complain about it or get no information. But them stealing my cell phone on top of it and calling my home only not to pick up and their top number blocked, but to not answer the phone after they call me, and then the internet on my cell phone get disconnected. I call them stupid, real stupid. And if you don't put that together and you don't know these guys are retards, then I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But they're retards, and that's all there is to it. They're that stupid. Now, every time I put evidence like this, LAPD tries to come kidnap me. Not only after reporting fraud with LA Healthcare, but giving them evidence of a false mental health history that they have. This is a picture of the mail. Not only does this mail truck, a regular U.S. mail, work on the 4th of July, people, but hangs out at FCC headquarters itself. Yes, we do have suspects. Look, that's number 2's vehicle. Other suspects involved. Very good. Running out of time, we do have to make it. Another crash report. System crash. Out of the 1 million feedbacks I sent, we're going to be getting some data soon. That's for sure. That's picture evidence from the Samsung Galaxy E tablet that we reported on 6/6/2017, giving the FCC IDs. Some more suspects, as you can see. Now these guys ain't the brightest people around. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're not bright at all. I think they're very dumbfounded by their level of moronic behavior. With their acquisitions and acquisitions. And this guy, we all know, his daughter graduated from Yale a long time ago, but there's a baby carriage and no baby. That suspect is definitely involved at Prius. Guaranteed. Hands down. Renzen still doing its thing. White sticker tech vehicle. I got rid of 3 out of 4. Not bad. One's sticking around for the heat. I like it. It shows balls. And I like that. Showing that's a good job. Navix Global Report. Yes, you got plenty of those. I'm going to put that in my pocket. Copies. Good. Spectrum the assholes. Usual. Assholes. The assholes. They're assholes. Everybody knows they're assholes. And the thieves and the crooks. And they give you, assign you to a special Spectrum security that hacks on your Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to call you. But when you call them before, has no Spectrum name at all. But has to hack you on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to your cell phone, 714-770-4106. So in order to him to look professional, but state to me I'm wrong about everything I say. But when I have 100% hard fact evidence, I'm 100% right. Pure moronic. But when you look up his name, he's a nobody and doesn't even work for Spectrum when you Google it. And that's what you call a moron at the end of the day. What do we got here? Neighbors are getting restless because they all feel their prison cells getting ready for them. Yeah, they do. It's not their fault, just part of a... I feel like somebody's hacking me. Mother Teresa. What do you know? Mother Teresa. Oh, proving not to have to go into LAPD headquarters. They give me a complaint form, of course, but the number's disconnected. They give me an old form, of course. Sabotage, like usual. Pretty smart. Just proof of taking the trail, the mail trail, and we do have the receipt for the day 30 officers on the way to LA Healthcare not only overpacked like a Brazilian prison cell, but with no Metro workers inside in the Metro booth, 30 officers knowing I'm coming. 7th and Wilshire. No doubt. Shall we keep going? Of course we will. Let's get this barcode. Yeah, this is the number right here. Not only this number, I want to tell you something about this number. You have to change SIM cards on this phone 4 times in 2 weeks. And not only the guy, Mr. Oswaldo, stating at the Tarzana one, but they sold me a Verizon phone, people, at a T-Mobile. Of course it's not going to work, but not to mention, Mr. Wonder, Sergeant Wonder, find his business card in my mom's room, but with iPhone information written. And there goes another suspect with the keys plate, which LAPD borrows, yes, which stings and operations from keys. But of course, duh. Shall we continue? Of course we will. Now, to prove Spectrum's crooks again, let me show you. Now, this is how you prove Spectrum's crooks. If somebody gives you, and this being Spectrum giving it to me, 15 people on my Wi-Fi giving me 15 different Wi-Fi MAC addresses. But Spectrum involved in trapping me with police to try to get me killed. But Dino out of New York fails to report fraud when there's 15 people using my Wi-Fi but committing millions of dollars in copyright crimes. Is that negligence or is that plain retardedism? I think plain retardedism. And especially when I told them I got a police report for my 714-770-4106 number stolen, and they still don't want to give me back my number and still using it illegally. That's why we're going to be calling the Shurian today and reporting them and putting them in jail. Where they belong, because they're piece of shit scumbag Spectrum. Not to mention they tampered with the modem box, and you'll be getting that info next, and how they did it, and what was involved, and then blocking Homeland Security, Secret Service, and Department of Defense, hanging up on them 4 times, and then the very people commit crimes to their websites, and much more. So that means one thing about Spectrum. They're involved in funding terrorism. And it's pure and simple. If you don't know, now you know. Let's continue, though. We don't want to waste time. Because we still got a hot date with the Inspector General. But I do want to load up as much evidence as I can. I'm going to be stopping after this stack. There's a reason for it. A good reason, I'll tell you. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, hold that. Yeah, we got too much evidence, too much for TV. It'll get you sprung, stung, and left hung. If you mess with the wrong guy, of course. Which they will do. And they're just as retarded to do so. Oh, that's good. Department of Health, Department of Water and Power. Well, have they told you about the torture they've been doing to people? Probably not. Yes, I found CFR Part 16 codes in my mattress. Problem was that the very lining on the mattress, the cover, was the same kind of thermal type material that shocks you when you put it on, but raising the voltage. Not only for doing it 4.5 weeks, where I got videos of dropping 2-liter sodas and spraying all over my house because my whole body is shaking, but look how big that box is right there. And look how close it is to my house. Now, to think torture, while they're digging up each ground, every block I walk through, erasing the evidence of the May 4, 2017 cyber terrorist attack to http://whitehouse.gov, but not only using their co-partner, Mr. FCC themselves, but what they do with that, and not only FCC communicating with my refrigerator, using all the power to shake my ground and my mattress and shock the shit out of me for 4.5 weeks straight, but that's crimes against humanity and that's torture. So get ready to break me off. And don't sneeze. And don't cough. Just break me off. And it looks like the badge got tarnished somehow. And it sure did. It did get tarnished. It hasn't got clean yet. Now, what do you see on my light bulb? After finding a bag of these light bulbs, you see LADWP? Of course. Right? And who's their partner? FCC. And who planted an unlicensed FCC Part 15 Model 3AA-TC unlicensed transmitter for wiretapping communications, and still hack all my calls, but report it to them and still haven't sent me claim paperwork. Ain't that something? Let's continue. Oh, this is a sandpaper for me bending them over later. It's the 3M hard grade that I told you about. But don't let me forget to mention that part. Now the screws. We can talk about these screws all day. I got about 1,000 of them, including not only this one, most important. Well, this one not only has the very HOA management written on it, but my very apartment on it, apartment number 109, with the camera in the middle, not only found with the first FCC transmitter, but notarized and documented February 16th, 2017 at Tarzana Printing in Tarzana, California. And you want to know what the Arrowhead truck is doing there? Oh, it's got an internet jammer, and it jams internet and phones. Because Arrowhead is never on my block, and you can check satellite, and I'll prove it 100%. Never on my block, by the way. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Shall we continue? Of course, let's do it. Oh, and them torturing me while I'm disabled. Out of all things. Pretty stupid, huh? I would say so. I would say moronic. Oh, this is, Mr., what was his name again? Mr. Fucker? Or Mr., this is some bullshit. But he was a complaint coordinator at West Valley, who told me to get these very dates when he already had them, after giving him proof that his officers not only committed 6 kidnappings, but 6 attempted murders by giving a false mental health history. And you notice somebody was coming down the stairs, but they never passed my window for a reason. Because they're hacking us. And they're behind the wall right there. Let's continue. Like I said, I'm sharp. Very sharp. So, if you're as dull as needle-nose pliers, you ain't coming close to me. Not even as close as my you-know-what. Right there, baby. Alright, next. Now, this. Look how many internal affairs cases here. Right? Not only everyone frauded by the very police on my modem, but frauding me from the very internal affairs, never giving me a chance to turn in my evidence, but playing as internal affairs, not only as internal affairs, but impersonating Secret Service as well, out of all things. Quite funny, isn't it? And there it goes. That's the proof. That's the court. Press kit that it comes out with the LAPD officer. Yep, on 9/16/2017, held interview of probation. But impersonates a Secret Service agent, not the first time, but the second time, stealing both evidence, both times, and it coming out on court transcripts, saying Secret Service, Calvin Williams, and his phone numbers. Dead bang, what? Guilty. No comment, like Al Capone. Next. We're doing good. I ain't mad. I'm just getting even. Next. Oh, not only the 100,000 car accidents they committed, but 3 in the building, making me lose all 3 cars. With them having residents and them involved in residents, home management, and police entrapping me, trying to kill me, and giving information on me, but facilitating torture to a disabled person that's protected by the Patriot Act for 4 years. Pretty stupid, huh? I guess so.